Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 13's Live at 5:30. I'm Jeff Peterson.
I'm Adrienne Stein. Presidential politics right here in Maine. GOP leaders say Ron Paul supporters plan to stage a so-called takeover at the state convention this weekend in Augusta.
Yeah, but tonight there are indications that those Paul supporters might be backing off that plan.
News 13's Brad Roger reports now from Augusta.
On the day before Maine's GOP convention, Ron Paul supporters were ready to do whatever it takes to get a majority of delegates to support Ron Paul and not Mitt Romney. Paul supporters are still bitter over the February caucuses where Romney was declared the winner before all the caucus votes were counted. Romney ended up winning anyway.
They're not happy with how the caucus vote went and feel like they have been disenfranchised, and so they're going to come in and make sure that they have a voice.
But Ron Paul's state chairman says the word takeover is an overstatement.
That may be a sign that the Romney people are concerned about getting their people out, and it's just beating the drums, but we're used to it.
However, Paul Medore is trying to get as many Ron Paul supporters to the convention as he can. Maine GOP Chair Charlie Webster sent an email urging delegates to thwart an effort to divide the party.
And what I've said is, look, we welcome everybody, but you need to be here and in your seat if you're a delegate so you can begin to vote and make sure that you're heard.
State GOP Chairman Charlie Webster expects a record turnout of more than 3,000 Mainers at the GOP state convention. And there is at least some indication, though not confirmed by the Ron Paul camp, that Ron Paul is telling his Maine supporters to back off their takeover plans.
What they're talking about is blocking the registration desk. But there's a Ron Paul email that came out just recently, hours ago, saying back off, support the candidate Romney, and let's not create any dissension at this point in the critical political life of the United States. And I hope that's what they do.
The caucuses are what got us to this point, but the votes that really count are the ones that will be cast here this weekend at Maine's GOP state convention. And delegates are encouraged to be here in their seats by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. In Augusta, Brad Rogers, News 13.
And again, Chairman Webster says delegates need to be seated by 9 o'clock for the important vote of electing the convention chair who will run the state convention.